Welcome to this transformative journey of self-awareness and relationship insight. In this video, we'll delve into one of the most challenging and emotionally charged topics in relationships, recognizing the signs that your partner might be cheating. Infidelity can be a devastating experience, but understanding the subtle and overt signals can empower you to navigate your relationship with clarity and confidence. Throughout this video, we'll explore 8 crucial signs that could indicate your partner is not being faithful. From sudden changes in behavior to increased secrecy, these chapters will provide you with the tools to identify red flags and address them effectively. But this isn't just about suspicion or blame. It's about fostering honest communication and self-respect. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of how to recognize when something is amiss and how to approach these situations with maturity and strength. So, stay with us as we uncover the truths that could transform your relationship and personal growth. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Changes in communication patterns. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. When communication patterns shift drastically, it could be a warning sign that something is amiss. Initially, your conversations may have flowed effortlessly, covering everything from mundane daily activities to deep emotional exchanges. However, when infidelity enters the picture, this dynamic often changes. One of the first signs is a noticeable decrease in the frequency of communication. If your partner was once eager to share details about their day and now offers monosyllabic responses or avoids talking altogether, it's worth noting, additionally, the quality of communication can suffer. Where once there were deep, engaging conversations, there might now be surface-level interactions or even complete avoidance of certain topics. Another crucial change is in the level of secrecy. If your partner starts to dodge questions or becomes defensive when asked about their day or plans, it's a significant red flag. This defensiveness can extend to digital communication as well, such as unexplained deletions of text messages, emails, or call logs. While it's important to avoid jumping to conclusions based solely on communication changes, being aware of these shifts can help you approach the situation with clarity and a prepared mindset for deeper discussions or necessary interventions. Chapter 2. Increased guardedness with devices. In today's digital age, our phones, tablets, and laptops have become extensions of ourselves. They hold our schedules, conversations, and often our secrets. It's natural to have a level of privacy with personal devices, but when a partner becomes overly guarded, it can be cause for concern. Increased guardedness might manifest in several ways. Your partner might start taking their phone everywhere, even to places they didn't before, like the bathroom. They might also change passwords frequently or refuse to share them after previously being open about it. A sudden surge in using apps that offer encrypted messaging or vanish messages can also be telling. Furthermore, observe their reactions to your proximity to their devices. If they become anxious, quickly turn their phone away or close windows when you're near. It could suggest that there is something they don't want you to see. This behavior often accompanies changes in communication patterns and can further reinforce the suspicion that something is being hidden. It's crucial, however, to balance respect for privacy with the need for transparency. Conversations about boundaries and privacy should be handled delicately and respectfully. Chapter 3. Unexplained absences and sudden busy schedules. When a partner starts disappearing without explanation or frequently changes their schedule at the last minute, it could be more than just a busy life. Unexplained absences and sudden increases in activities outside the home might be an attempt to create space for someone else. One sign to watch for is the emergence of new commitments that take up a significant amount of their time. They might suddenly have to work late frequently, join new social groups, or engage in hobbies that don't include you. While everyone deserves time to themselves, consistent patterns of exclusion from these new activities can be troubling. Additionally, if their explanations for these absences are vague or inconsistent, it's a cue to pay closer attention. For example, if your partner claims to be working late but can't provide clear details about their tasks, or if their colleagues mention different schedules, it's worth considering that something else might be happening. While some changes in routine are normal, a persistent and unexplained pattern should prompt a conversation. Approach this with curiosity and concern rather than accusation to keep the dialogue open. Chapter 4. Changes in appearance and personal habits. Significant changes in appearance or grooming habits can sometimes be a sign that someone is trying to impress someone new. If your partner suddenly becomes more conscious of their looks, starts dressing differently, or invests more time at the gym without discussing these changes with you, it might be worth exploring why. This behavior often accompanies infidelity because the individual may want to look their best for someone else. You might notice new clothing styles that don't fit their usual preferences, or an increase in buying personal grooming products. They may also become more critical of your appearance or encourage you to make changes that align with their newfound interests. It's essential to distinguish between self-improvement efforts that are personal and those that are externally motivated. If your partner becomes defensive or avoids explaining the reason behind these changes, it may indicate that there is more going on than just a desire for self-improvement. When discussing these changes, frame your observations positively and express genuine interest. This can create a space for your partner to share their motivations honestly, whether they are innocent or indicate something more serious. Chapter 5. Emotional distance and decreased intimacy. Emotional distance is one of the most telling signs that something may be wrong in a relationship. When someone is emotionally invested elsewhere, they tend to pull away from their current partner, creating a noticeable gap in connection and intimacy. You may begin to feel that your partner is physically present but emotionally absent. Conversations that used to be filled with warmth and engagement may now feel strained or superficial. The emotional withdrawal often manifests in a lack of interest in your life, reduced affection, and a general disinterest in maintaining the emotional bond. In addition to emotional distance, physical intimacy might also decline. This doesn't only refer to sexual intimacy, but also to small, everyday gestures of affection, such as holding hands, hugging, or cuddling. When the frequency of these gestures decreases without a clear reason, it could be a sign that your partner's emotional and physical focus is shifting. It's important to approach this issue with sensitivity. Emotional distance can arise from various factors, including personal stress or mental health challenges. Therefore, a calm and open discussion about how both of you are feeling can help identify the root cause and determine whether it's something you can work through together. Chapter 6. Increased criticism and irritability. Another red flag that might indicate infidelity is an increase in criticism and irritability. When a partner begins to feel guilty about their actions or is dissatisfied with their current relationship, they may start to project these feelings onto you through unnecessary criticism and heightened irritability. This behavior can show up in various forms, such as nitpicking over minor issues, finding fault in things they previously overlooked, or becoming easily irritated by your actions or words. This could be their way of justifying their actions internally or a subconscious effort to push you away. It's essential to distinguish between normal relationship disagreements and a consistent pattern of undue criticism. If the criticisms seem unfounded or are disproportionately intense compared to the issues at hand, it's worth paying attention to the underlying cause. When addressing this, it's helpful to acknowledge the tension and express your desire to understand the changes in behavior. This approach can open the door to a constructive conversation rather than escalating into further conflict. Chapter 7. New social circles and secrecy around friends. Introducing new social circles while excluding a partner from them can be another sign of infidelity. If your partner suddenly has new friends or starts socializing in groups that you're not familiar with, and they're reluctant to introduce you or talk about these interactions, it could indicate that they're spending time with someone they don't want you to know about. This behavior often includes vague explanations about these new friends or social events. For example, your partner might avoid details or change the subject when asked about their new social activities. In some cases, they might even lie about their whereabouts to avoid suspicion. Building and maintaining a relationship with mutual social circles usually strengthens a partnership. When one partner deliberately excludes the other from their social life, it creates a divide that can be difficult to bridge. Approach this with curiosity rather than accusation. Asking open-ended questions about their new friends and expressing a desire to be included can provide insight into their new social life and help determine whether there's cause for concern. Chapter 8. Intuition and gut feelings. Sometimes, despite a lack of concrete evidence, intuition and gut feelings can play a significant role in detecting infidelity. Many people report having a sense that something was wrong in their relationship before they discovered any tangible signs of cheating. Intuition is often based on subtle cues and changes in behavior that your conscious mind might not immediately recognize. It could be a shift in how your partner looks at you, the tone of their voice, or an unexplainable distance in your interactions. These feelings shouldn't be dismissed outright, as they often prompt closer examination of the relationship. However, it's also important to ensure that these feelings are not rooted in personal insecurities or unrelated stressors. If you find yourself constantly worried or anxious without clear evidence, it might be helpful to reflect on other areas of your life that could be influencing these feelings. When addressing these intuitive concerns with your partner, frame them as observations rather than accusations. This approach can lead to a more honest and open dialogue, allowing both of you to explore the state of your relationship together. Infidelity is a challenging and painful topic, but being informed about the signs can empower you to address potential issues in your relationship. Always prioritize open communication and seek to understand the root causes of changes in behavior. If you find yourself facing these signs, consider seeking professional guidance to navigate the complexities of the situation.